Good day to all. This is Dustin McAtee's Lean Project, The Desk. I have strived to be neat and organized the majority of my life. However, over the years I have become busier and busier with family life, kids' activities, Boy Scouts, City Council, work, and of course school. This lifestyle change has been a major factor in my decline as being organized. I chose to do a 5S project on my desk in my home office. I am hoping this will jumpstart my ambition to do 5S projects in and around my house, outside, and in my shed and garage. I chose to do my desk because it was a small enough project compared to everything else that I could complete, be proud of, and take pride in. By starting off small and simpler in nature, I built confidence in the fact that I could complete a project, then start on others to complete them as well. I am not one to point fingers, but I feel I must do so to be able to explain some of the difficulties that I will have in maintaining my projects, and in this case, my desk. Over the last few years, as my kids have gotten older, they have begun using my desk for computer and schoolwork. Because of this, not only has my desk been piled with any and all of my work, but their work as well. Top this off with my wife putting anything that is out of place from the rest of the house onto my desk, and it is a perfect storm for a messy, unorganized desk. Let me follow the preceding statement up with, I love my wife and kids very, very much. Let me follow that statement up with, but they do not seem to care when it is something that is not theirs, or they do not have to deal with it. I have done scientific studies on reverse psychology on this situation, where I put things from my desk that are not mine into areas of the respected guilty party. My kids do not seem to notice much, and they place the item simply somewhere else. My wife, on the other hand, gets upset and does not see why I did this, nor the reasoning behind it. The three reasons for me doing my project on my desk are that I needed a clean, comfortable, and inviting workspace for my work, scouts, and other activities such as school. I needed to be more organized and save time when getting something on or around my desk. And finally, I needed to be organized as I once was. A place for everything and everything in its place. There are a total of 4 people that live in my house, so it stands to reason that there are 4 stakeholders. The phrase, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, is coming to mind. But I want to be able to make everyone happy, all of the stakeholders. This organization shock will be a big change for all of the stakeholders, and there will be pushback from my wife and probably my kids. She likes to tell me, well, you don't clean the house, when in fact is that I do, just in a much smaller capacity than what she does, where it goes mainly unnoticed. The pushback will not be from the cleaning or organization of, in this case, my desk, but the cleaning and keeping clean and having a place for everything and keeping everything in its place. This will take extra work on everybody's part. Just like at your job, no one likes to have any extra work added. However, like work, after you start acting or maintaining something, such as a project, it will become second nature. Success will be defined when all stakeholders are able to sustain the transformation of the desk and keep the desk clean and in order. Once the success is established, other areas can be identified and other projects can then start. The project actually started with an R for reflection. Looking at the desk in the state that it was in was motivation enough to get started. The 5S process is simple: sort, set, shine, standardize, and sustain. I started by sorting all the things on the desk, good, bad, and indifferent. Because my hands are in so many things, there are different piles that I needed. The sort function was done in 2 waves. The first was sorting into keep and get rid of piles. The second wave was going through the keep pile and sorting into the separate areas that I do when working at my desk: personal, scouts, locksmithing, and school. I was able to get rid of a few more things in the second wave. I did not have anything that I could sell. Now, as time goes on, the dog with his leg up, and the Egyptian statue may go because my wife can now see them. After the sorting was complete, it went to putting items into place. The desk had been set before, and I liked the setup that it had. The majority of the setting was putting the items that I sorted into an organized pile that was easy to navigate. I take what I need from the pile, locksmith order books, school books, or notebooks, and put them on the desk when I need to use them. After I'm done, I simply put them away. A place for everything, and everything in its place. After the desk was sorted and items were set, I tore it all apart and cleaned. I wiped everything down, wiped underneath the lamp and other desk fixtures, put the items back in place, and finally wiped off the main work area of the desk. The surface of the desk is now slick and sleek. The second to last S is standardize. As this is my home, I did not color code or label where everything goes as one might do elsewhere. I still wanted my office to look homely. What I did do was print off a picture of the desk as it should be. If there's any question where anything goes, any of the stakeholders, including myself, can refer to this picture. I also posted a sign that reads, "Attention, if you move something from on, in, or around this desk, please put it back when you are finished. Thank you, your loving husband and father." I'm hoping to take this sign down after a while, again to keep my office as homely as possible. The final phase of 5S is sustain. Ultimately, time will tell how successful this project really was. So far, after several weeks, everything has gone well. There's been a pencil or two that have come up missing, but other than that, everything has stayed in its place. The future of my desk looks promisingly clean. I still have the sign and picture up, but so far, so good. The carrying out of a successful lean project can be immense. The small size of the project, either in a home or work setting, will allow the stakeholders to adjust to the changes in small doses. My family is a good example of this. When I told them what I was doing, I do not think they really cared. Since the completion of my project, there are tough aspects of doing a 5S project that I now realize. The first thing to overcome is actually committing yourself and getting started. The next difficult thing was sorting. What stays, what goes, and what can be put away, and what can be sold, if anything. I enjoyed my project, and I believe that it will give me the encouragement to do other 5S projects at home and certainly get started on a few projects at work. Thank you, and have a great day.